Okay. We're back to this game I can't stop playing for some reason. Corpse Party. And as you can see, I've only made progress at Chapter 3 at the latest. I did not finish it. I'm not even sure that I got halfway through it. So everything that I do, from this moment forward, is totally new. Let's go.
心配すんな。さっきまで一緒だったんだろ。すぐその辺で会えるって。やだ
やだ。私に逃したくない。あんたも見たでしょ、エミの死体。頭がきっとあいつに殴られたのよ。
思い出させんなよ、頼むから。くそ、みんなどこ行ったんだ。
見て袋井。廊下が嘘。
なんだあれ。
そっちじゃないよ、こっちだって。ほら、廊下。
なんか
I love how the screen goes black from this, so you have to like leave to your imagination what happens next. So fucked up. Yes, there is apparently an outside. That's the interesting part, is there is actually an outside, but when you're outside, it doesn't mean you're really out, you know? You're not. It's part of the illusion still. It is perpetually raining and the sky is always black. Gonna turn around and look at the door, and then that. Hi. The voice acting is really good in this, though. Like, I must say.
もしもし。
助けてくれ。
ナオミなの？返事をして。ねえ。お母さん？お母さん？お母さん！私だよ！今、大変なことになって。ナオミ！声を聞かせて。お願い。何か喋って。
They get service in there?
ナオミ！神様！あの子を無事に。
助けてくれ。助け。
He's saying help me, and he won't shut up.
聖子、わかんないよ。一緒に出ようって言ったのに。自殺するってどういうことよ。何があったの？何を見たの？お気の毒に。
Here's this guy.
あなたは？私はここで死んだ幽霊です。お気の毒って。お友達は触れてしまったのです。あれ？この学校そのものを縛り付けている恐るその呪いに触れた者は精神を侵され、心を守るために突発的に防御反応が起こって自害を選んでしまう人もいます。人によっては錯乱状態に陥ったり、何の予兆もなく突然周囲の人に危害を加えたり、症状は様々ですが、そんな。お友達が亡くなった今、この学校、この空間で生きている人間はもうあなたしかいません。嘘。あなたはこのまま死ぬまで一人ぼっち。携帯、聖子たちの番号入ってるんだ。
Friendly reminder that her leg is still fucked up. From way back in chapter 1.
痛い。ポキって嘘。足が。
Now that's nasty.
しっかり。いつも強気なナオミさんらしくないぞ。
But I'm pretty sure she broke her leg, so she's fucking stuck.
強くないよ。聖子。もうや。誰か助けて。
And so begins the third chapter.
偉いぞ。よく泣かなかったな、ゆか。
ゆか、泣いてない。もう。
ここに連れてこられた生命エネルギーは全部で9個だ。9つの魂が。
Yep.
俺に、ゆかに、直美、よしき、篠崎、先生、篠原、鈴本に森重。あの場にいた全員か。くそ！
お姉ちゃんたちみんなこの学校にいるの？
いや、今言ったように多重次元にチリジリになっている。同じ校舎であって違う場所にいるから全員と会うのは難しいと思う。下手に逆らってこの学校の怒りに触れるとどんな目に遭うか。
忠告はありがたいが、俺たちは絶対に全員揃ってここを脱出してみせる。
兄ちゃん。
みんないいやつなのにこんな目に遭わされる理由がない。理不尽な蹂躙には絶対に屈しない。
今時珍しいな。その心どうかなくさずにいてくれ。誰も死なせたくないという気持ち、どんな現実が待っていようともその心を最後まで保ち続けられれば全員を救うことはできなくても運命を少しでもいい方へ導くことができるかもしれない。私たちのようにならないでくれ。
兄ちゃん。
どうした？
学校の怒りにって何のこと？
なんだろうな。この校舎自体に意志があるとでも言うのか。よし、とにかく先生やみんなを探そう。途中で出口が見つかったらお前は先に家に戻るんだ。玄関や非常口、屋上なら外に出られるかもしれない。それでいいか？
Nobody else here yet, I don't think.
ひどい事件だ。篠崎が前に話してた本当にあった怖い事件でも聞いたことあるが。
First thing to do is go up here. Read this. Somebody must have written that like recently because that's what happens. Flies. Oh my god, that scared him so much it made him slide back 2 fucking pixels or tiles.
ゆか、見るな。
We're still in the realm of things I have already gone through. But once we get about halfway or so through this chapter, it'll be total news to me.
作り物じゃない。やはりこれは現実だ。
お兄ちゃん。
死体、本物の死体。俺もみんなもこうなるのか。
お兄ちゃん。
ゆか、いや大丈夫だ。ゆか、行くぞ。来る。
There's a candle. I'm going to use it. This is a save file, but I don't necessarily have a record for beating this chapter because I have not yet beaten this chapter. And as far as I have been told, there is a lot more fucked up stuff than I've seen so far. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. It will be blind about halfway through this chapter. Everything I've done so far is stuff I've already done, but this is the chapter I stopped on the first time. So once we get to that part, then it will be a blind playthrough, yes. I do, however, have the memory of a maggot, so I will likely forget what I did the first time and probably get myself killed in a way I didn't do yet. So... oh fuck, we got another one of these things. Are these victims' memoirs worse than the cannibal ones? Because they don't start out like they are. Alright, don't tell me anything unless I ask, but if I ask, then feel free to tell me.
Yuka.
お兄ちゃん、ゆかたち、お家帰れるの？
Oh yeah, I know. I did the one last chapter. I save stated before it and then finished the memoirs just because the stream voted for me to do so. It was pretty fucked up.
帰れなくなったの？
And depending on who ends up... Yuka, shut up. Depending on who ends up in the chat, how many people end up in the chat by the time I get to the last memoir, I may take another vote on it.
大丈夫だよ、ユカ。
Because my first playthrough of Chapter 2 did not involve doing that. I didn't even get to the fourth memoir the first time. So I didn't know how that story ended. So I was a little curious. So I just asked the chat, should I just go ahead and do it? Because the game conditions you to think one thing will happen and then something else will happen. Like, the game sets you up for the victim's memoir's conclusion by making you read the newspaper in Chapter 1 and actually requiring that to progress. And then telling you not to read the newspaper. It's weird. Like, the game told you in Chapter 1 not to read the yes, Chapter 3. The game told you in Chapter 1 to not read the newspaper, but you had to do it to progress. Then in Chapter 2, the game told you not to read the memoirs, and you actually shouldn't. So it conditions you to fuck yourself over.
きっとみんなで帰れるぞ。心配するな。俺がついてるから。
Because I spent the entire chapter thinking, I gotta read this stuff. And turns out, no. No.
よし、偉いぞ。 緊張の糸が切れたか。俺が震えてちゃいけない。恐怖心は噛まずに今は丸飲みでやり過ごすんだ。あいつもナオミもどこかで震えているかもしれない。早く見つけてやらないと。
Alright, let's go. I already know what I'm doing next. I gotta do the loose board. I have to casually note that it is there now, and it will be on the other side of the room when I go in the other door. Just like the key in chapter 1. So okay, I still have I have to like actually like my character has to notice it first. Oh fuck me. I forgot that was there.
子供の真っ赤なワンピース。古い時代の服だな。大丈夫だ。大丈夫だぞ。
Okay, Satoshi, come on, quit being a retard. Let's go. Note that the board is moving, please, so I can pick it up. There we go.
移動してないか？
さっきはこっちにあったよ。
待ち伏せ。
Alright.
ゆか。あ。
I'll try to get to this part as fast as possible because this is the boring part. Nothing happens right at the beginning. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Twitch can be a bit of a dick sometimes.
その板取れるか？
これだね。
If I could figure out all the ins and outs of this game, I might try to do a speed run of it, like an actual speed run, like an AGDQ type of a speed run.
一つ。よし。
Because I don't think games like this get those, really.
どうした？
これ。
Also, I just figured out that there are extra chapters, so I have more of this stuff to do than I thought.
なんだ？ちっちゃい瓶だな。
これね、ユカのお守り。香りのビーズだよ。
Oh, you're so cute.
いっぱい入ってるな。
匂い嗅いでみて。
I like how the different chapters have some different music. They're making a live-action movie of this?
面白いでしょ。
また近所の文房具屋で買ったんだな。
これね、キャラ
I'll
メル
look that
味
up
は
later.
事故とか危険から守ってくれるの。だからお兄ちゃんにあげる。
味？気に入ってんだろ？いいよ、お前持ってな。
Yo, Tev, if you like Misfortune, try Peacock, because she's literally the opposite kind of a character, but it's like a perfect compliment. That's the two that I use, actually. Fortune Peacock. Because they cover each other's weaknesses almost perfectly.
でもいいの。持ってて。
I'll look it up later.
お兄ちゃん怪我とかしたら心配だもん。お兄ちゃん慌てんぼだから。
こいつ怖くて足も体も震えているじゃないか。
Yes, if I finish chapter 3 tonight, I'm going to play Skullgirls.
無理しやがって。わかった。じゃあ借りるよ。ありがとな。
大事にしてね。
Note, however, that I am in Eastern Standard Time. Right now, for me, it is 9:26. At 11:30, I'm going to bed. So, if I don't finish this by then, no Skullgirls.
それね、
but I don't foresee this taking 2 hours.
意味があるんだけど、
Although I don't know, because this is half this chapter will be blind for me. So I really just don't know. You know?
なんだそりゃ。
言ったらお兄ちゃんぺっこりするから言わない。
俺がへこむこと？
I will survive this chapter on Yuka's adorableness alone. It will help me retain my sanity.
地震か。ゆか、捕まってろ。
She really does need to grow up though. She's fucking 14.
収まったか。
Gonna go ahead and save state here because I haven't found a candle yet. Well, I have, but not in this area. I like Ayumi and I like Mayu, but Seiko was my favorite, which was why Chapter 1 was not the greatest thing for me. You missed the final bell. You missed the end of school. If we're still here, then you always will be. Oh, I forgot he was there. I already know that I can't go that way. By the way, I figured out that it's actually kind of a Japanese, I don't want to say a custom, but like in Japan, people generally take their shoes off right before they commit suicide. So that adds a little bit of extra context to this little area right here. Oh fuck, it's dark in here. If you wish to learn more about this school, you must turn every page and rifle through every shelf of every cabinet. Many messages have been left behind by the others who have become trapped within these walls. May you use their words as a guide to help break free of the curse. Oh, I knew it would be here. It's always there. Okay, I'm going to read the first 4. And I'm going to save state before the 5th one if I can find it. And I'm going to leave it up to a vote and within the chat. Do I read it? Because I'm going to read it, then let myself die if it kills me, and then just reload state and then not read it. So whatever. Just the perks of an emulator, yo. Well, this is page 2, so I know already that if I look at that ghost, he will try to kill me, but he will fail because he'll end up getting distracted by my scented beads. However, I would very much like to keep them, so I'm just going to walk past him. Because he doesn't move. Like, last time I played this chapter, he did not move from that spot. So, it doesn't matter. As far as I know, you know, you can feel free to tell me if I'm wrong about that. That ghost is not getting a fucking hug. There's the infirmary. I am not fucking going in there. I don't like that it just gets dark right there for no goddamn reason. I'm going to assume there's a reason for it later. Probably having to do with Morishige. I'm gonna take a stabs in the dark about shit right now. I'm gonna look at this fucking thing. There's an item. If I remember right, it's a key. And it might go to the infirmary, but maybe not. The characters seem to know that they've got the infirmary, the key to the infirmary as soon as they pick it up, so I'm going to guess that this is not that key. Because the infirmary key's probably got infirmary written on it. I'll say stay on 5. And here's where Yuka's gotta go potty.
Yuka.
So ka.
She refers to herself in the third person because she's Moe or something.
Yuka. 何かあった。
She's 14!
何があるかわからないから。
You guys,
待ち
she's
時間を聞いとか
14.
ないとな。
Alright, like, she's going to be in high school next year. Why is she acting like a toddler? Like, that's the one thing about her that legitimately bothers me, is like that, like, is it on purpose? Is she mentally deficient? Is it just what she's used to? Like, what the fuck? Nothing against her other than that, but my god, dude. Got too much of a symbiotic relationship with her fucking, brother and parents, I guess. Because she just doesn't know how to adult.
なんてこった。
She's third
あ
year
れ
in
じゃ
middle
無理だ
school.
な。別のトイレを探そう。
That would be the last one, right? Even in Japan? She's 14. I was 14 when I started high school. So unless Japan does everything late...
我慢できるか？ 男子トイレがなんとか使えたらいいんだがな。